small jailhouse cell. It indicated biblically that as Paul went, I know that Pastor Deckard can have the scriptures more efficient than me, but he gave them the suggestion that he would not stop. He would go anywhere there was a sense of injustice. We have quoted that both correctly and incorrectly, and injustice anywhere is an injustice everywhere. My brothers and sisters, they are taking over school districts. They're tearing apart our history. They're stamping on and rubbing their foot on diversity, equity, and inclusion. God knows our parents and grandparents, the descendants of enslaved Africans, never thought that we'd be fighting retread fights over and over again. There is an uprising and a lack of understanding of the role that we have played, that we're not an angry people, but we're an agitated people, we're an eager people, that we have lived amongst people of all diversities. The boats of people have risen on our shoulders. The women's movement, the anti-war movement have all risen on our shoulders because we have known how to come together and to pray together. And so as I fight in Congress even today for passing reparations, there are people who misunderstand it and believe that it is to take bread off their plates, and it is not. It is to respond to the black codes and the discrimination through laws passed by local and federal government to be able to respond what happened to us that was documented, not made up by GIs of black color that get down to the South did not get their GI benefits. Why we did not get Social Security, because we were maids and butlers and we were working in the fields. Why the black codes caused the loss of life and the hanging of the early 1900s. We have no anger. We are here amidst communities. We speak only that we want to lift the boats and we want truth. And so as we lift truth in the shadow of Dr. King, we come with these candles to say that we will never forget, we'll always remember, that the children who cannot speak in the schools of HISD and other districts, and mothers who are getting up early morning, taking children to school on 3 buses and then going to work, the dads that are working on hourly wages, trying to be good fathers and being able to come home, those who don't beat but lift up, we must pray for them. Pray for families in whatever configuration they are. Let us not condemn, let's lift up. And let us applaud faith from whatever walks of life it comes. Whether we say Allah, whether we say God, whether we say other names, let us lift up our faith. Dr. King walks amongst others and was rewarded and welcomed in places around the world. They honor him today, places as far away as India, Africa, Israel, and beyond. So I've come today in this 45th commemoration with our lighted candles to charge you with the spirit of Dr. King's very important words. That, of course, of his fight for justice, and to be reminded of his heartfelt message in his March on Washington speech, where he had called us together irrespective of color, and indicated that our character will carry us forward, but indicated that he wanted to see someday when we would stop saying the words "we shall overcome," but be able to say the words "we have." Oh God Almighty, we have overcome. These are my simple words to each and every one of you. Embed his words in the words of your ancestors, the words of your grandmothers and grandfathers and great-grands and great-great-great-grands. And those you do not know, stand on this hollow ground that it took a lot for Obi Duncan-Tail to fight. The tree that we fought for to save is still standing today by God's grace. The tree that was going to be taken down. But the fight we waged, the chains that he put around himself to make sure that no train, no bus, no concrete was going to take the tree down, tree of life in his mind, and stop us from building this plaza. Just want you to know that our sister has indicated that this place has been defamed. I'm glad it has been brought to my attention. You can be assured early tomorrow morning I'm going to be getting the folk to get themselves out here and to address this question immediately, and to be able to secure resources to be able to help us. Again, the fight never ends. The fight is always there, but you have it. You are the descendants of royalty. And I will leave you again with the words. Great God Almighty, he said at the end that we are blessed in those words. And we're blessed in the words of knowing that someday we shall overcome. I leave you and bless you. God bless.